Question number 15 is the last question for the multiple choice section. So the multiple choice section goes 1 through 15. It progressively gets harder where 1 and 2 and 3 are the easiest, and then 13, 14, 15 are usually more difficult. So 15 is supposedly the most difficult question in the multiple choice. Then 16 does not get more difficult because once we start with 16, it goes to the grid-in section. So then it resets. So 16 will reset to the easiest, and then it will progressively get harder as we go through the grid-ins. So let's start with 15. If quantity ax plus 2 times quantity bx plus 7 equals 15x squared plus cx plus 14 for all values of x, and a plus b equals 8, what are the two possible values for c? So I'm going to copy this equation. Let's put this over here. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is just FOIL this side of the equation. And I'm going to leave this side just as is. So FOIL, I'll just put FOIL up here. So the first step is f first, multiply the first terms. So ax times bx is abx squared. Then outer plus inner. So outer ax times 7. So positive 7ax plus the inner 2 times bx, which will be plus positive 2bx. And finally, last, 2 times 7, that's positive 14. All right, so that equals, and then we're just going to keep this as is, 15x squared plus cx plus 14. Now, if you take a look, the first term, abx squared, will relate to the first term of this equation. So abx squared is equal to 15x squared. So I'm just going to write that right here. abx squared is equal to 15x squared. And then it also gives us that a plus b equals 8. So here we can get rid of the x squared because there's an x squared on both sides. So a plus b equals 8, and a times b equals 15. So basically, if a times b equals 15 and a plus b equals 8, that means we have two choices. Either a is 5 and b is 3, or b equals 5 and a equals 3. Those are really the only two possibilities, if a plus b equals 8 and a times b equals 15. So now let's substitute these in, both of these possibilities, possibility 1 and possibility 2, into this equation here. So abx squared, well, that is obviously 15x squared, plus 7ax. So a is 5, so 7 times 5, that would be 35x, plus 2bx. b is 3, so 2 times 3 is 6, so plus 6x, plus 14. And that equals, we'll just keep this the same, 15x squared plus cx plus 14. So these firsts, we don't have to worry about it. And then 14 obviously equals 14. This middle part, 35x plus 6x, that's 41x. So that relates to that middle part, cx. So c would be 41 in this scenario. And there's actually only one answer choice that has 41. So I already know at this point the answer is D. But if you wanted to try the other scenario, and this other scenario C has to equal 31, but we can go ahead and do it just for kicks, I guess. So ABX squared, well, that's 15x squared, and we know that's 14, so we'll just do this middle part. So 15x squared plus 7ax, well, a in this case is 3, so this would be plus 21x plus 2bx, b is 5 in this case, 2 times 5 is 10, then plus 14, and then this will equal same thing as we put earlier, 15x squared plus cx plus 14. So in this case, this middle part, 21x plus 10x is 31x. So cx in this case, c would equal 31. So the answer is D.